Our next conversation will be with the next big tournament coming our way. We've got some IPL champions here, and so our next conversation will be with the IPL champions. We'll just organize these chairs in because we've got 4 people coming up. Can I call them up on stage already? You heard so much of him in recent times. He's going to look at people and he say, am I the OG already, given that I started so long back? Sanju Samson. Was it 2013? Your first game? Because the other guys are going to come up, are going to look at you and say, I started in 2013. We started much later. Didn't you? Hardik Pandya started, what, 2015? Come along, Hardik. I think we're getting younger and younger. Abhishek, come along. So we've got so many generations represented. I think we'll move this chair there. And then I'll sit in the corner here. And we've got someone even younger than all of you who played the IPL last year. It's okay, it's not a bat, it's only a mic. Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Aao Vaibhav, aao. The IPL did so much for us over the years. A young Sanju Samson, back in 2013, the Royals, then Delhi Daredevils, and back with the Royals. I saw young Hardik Pandya play his first game and I thought, wow, he can play. Then Abhishek Sharma comes out, he just starts screaming deliveries for 4. And Vaibhav Suryavanshi comes in and he thinks that this game is only about hitting 6s. बेटे आपका माइक कहाँ है? ठीक है, मैं आपको देता हूँ, कोई बात नहीं, आप 2 हैं, ये रख लीजिए आप. So let me ask all of you what it was like with another IPL round the corner. What was it like going out to play in your first game in the IPL? Let's start with you, Sanju. How was it? You were still such a young man. And there you are in front of all these people. What is the feeling about going out and playing in that IPL then?
Yes, sir. Hi everyone. Great evening to everyone. Coming back to your question, sir, I think, a young boy coming from Kerala, playing few Ranji Trophy games. I think games getting over in 1.5, 2-day games. 4 दिन का मैच 2 दिन में खत्म हो जा रहा था. Under 19 खत्म हो गया था. So I'm like, okay, what else can I do? So that's when Rahul sir invited me for the trials at RR. With Sri Bhai and Zubin Barucha being there. And from there, like, life completely changed. I kind of upskilled my game. I kind of learned a lot from lot of the players in the squad. And it gave me a great opportunity to learn about the game and also how to be as a human being as well. So I think surrounded by some really special people, it really helped me to develop my game and develop myself as well. So yes, IPL was a game changer in my life.
Your first 6 in the IPL, do you remember that? You hit so many. You remember the first one?
Should be over the covers. Is it?
Against Punjab?
Yes.
And the bowler was?
बहुत time हो गया sir, भूल गया.
See what happened? Did you say Manpreet Goni?
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know. The answer I was given was Manpreet Goni. So.
Okay, that's wrong actually.
Just shows that he hit so many 6s and he remembers all of them himself. Hardik, that first time when you went out, had you ever played in front of 40, 50,000 people before?
Not really, but I think it was very exciting, to have an opportunity at such a big stage, coming from Baroda, seeing so much love and affection for the sport. And getting the opportunity playing for Mumbai Indians was already a dream. And when I went out there, it was just enjoying every moment, watching the ball, remembering why I'm here. And I think that just helped me on that night and post onwards to my career.
Abhishek, you remember your first ball? First ball in the IPL?
Yes, I still remember. I was sitting with him only, Mohammad Siraj. I still remember my first ball was, hit a shot over mid-off. I still remember my first
The
shot.
first of many.
Yes. But
Who was your captain? Do you remember?
of course, our coach, Mr. Gautam Gambhir, he was the captain. And then Shreyas was there.
आपकी पहली बॉल कहाँ गई गेंद?
बहुत दूर.
सर LSG के अगेंस्ट मेरा डेब्यू हुआ था, तो फर्स्ट बॉल पे मैंने ओवर कवर्स मारा था छक्का. तो
और आपके कोच जो थे वो यहाँ बैठे हैं, वो खुद डेढ़ दिन बैटिंग करते थे. एक दो ऐसे नहीं, 1.5 दिन बैटिंग करते थे, कभी कभी 2 दिन बैटिंग करते थे. उनसे क्या बातचीत हुई कि मैं जाके पहला बॉल 6 मारूंगा?
सो मैच से पहले दिन में संजू भैया और सर ने बुलाया था मुझे रूम में और पूछ रहे थे मेरे से क्या करना है. तो मैंने बोला भी था कि सर कुछ करना नहीं है, मिलेगा तो अगर मारने का बोले तो मारूंगा.
I was there in the meeting. Can I interrupt actually? Yes. So sir invited him to the room. Like, Sanju, we need to talk to him. Very young kid. We have to tell him how to go about it. So Rahul sir asked, Vaibhav, what's the plan? ऐसा कुछ नहीं है सर, हम तो खेलेंगे. तो क्या ऐसा है? No, what is your game plan? Like, अगर हमें पहला मिला तो हम पहला ही उड़ा देंगे. That is what exactly he did actually. So I'm like, भाई ये अलग वीडियो गेम ही खेल रहे हैं.
अभिषेक, फाइनल में आपके हो गए 50-18 गेंदों में. सनराइजर्स वर्सेस आरसीबी, वही फॉर्म, वही अप्रोच. अभी छोटे बच्चे अगर पहला बॉल 6 मार रहे हैं तो आपको तो
नहीं सर, ऑफ कोर्स अगर वैभव को अगर आप उसकी बैटिंग देखो तो वो मैच नहीं कोई कर सकता. बट स्टिल आई फील अभी इट्स द डिमांड ऑफ द गेम कि आपको फेयरलेस जाना पड़ता है फर्स्ट 6 ओवर्स. एंड दैट्स हाउ आई मीन वेयर एवर आई प्लेड आई ऑलवेज ट्राई कि मैं पहले 6 ओवर्स में जितना भी हो सकता है टीम को फ़ायदा मिले और आई जस्ट गो विद द प्लान.
You know, it's interesting. You've seen so much. You've seen phenomenal success to the extent that Sanju said in an interview, everyone was looking at you and he's saying, am I playing as well? And then there was a little dip. How do you retain fearlessness and that aggression if things are not quite going your way the odd time?
I mean, sir, it was very difficult to be very honest. It wasn't easy because it never happened with me even in my younger days as well. But I think I have always mentioned my teammates and coach and everyone because they was the one, like they were helping me a lot because I was doubting myself every day. Every zero I was doubting that why is this happening to me. But still, I still remember all the memories that throughout that tournament I was having. Everyone was coming to me. The only thing they were saying me, we believe in you. You are just 1 inning away. Just try to follow the process and keep the smile on. And that's what I was trying. And finally, it happened on the main day. So everything just.
It looks like, Sanju, you're going to be opening the batting with another young kid who was up on stage just now. Not quite Abhishek. Someone like an Ayush Matre. What conversations will you have with him? Or will it be like Vaibhav?
Nowadays, I kind of feel that there is no need to tell them what to do or what not to do. Actually, you just stand at the non-striker end and ask them what they want to do. So with Vaibhav also, I batted in a game against CSK and we are chasing a score. So he looked more clearer than I was actually. So nowadays people are in different zone actually. So we just let them free and be what they want to be. That's the best place to be in IPL. So just sit back and be there for them. If they are expecting something out of you, then be ready with your answers. That's what you can do.
Hardik, you're in an interesting position because you've got youngsters in your team too, like every franchise does. And you've got Surya Kumar Yadav, you've got the great Rohit Sharma in your side. How does a captain balance such widely differing personalities in an IPL team?
I think, as you mentioned, Surya is there, Roh is there. I think that gives me added advantage that I have some heads which have already led India / in their career. And at the same point of time, we've been playing with each other for almost so many years. It's been close to 8-9 years. So, you know, the relationship and the love and the understanding is so much that it's always a help. With the youngsters, you just see individuals. You just see what they require. Do they require your help? And just reminding that, you know, this sport, you know, I think there's a lot of fearlessness. There's a lot of excitement. But I think nowadays the patience is the most important thing in the sport. So it's just reminding them, be patient, wait for your time, work hard, learn learn new tricks. There are so many experienced players around us, coaches, individuals. Keep learning it. Eventually, it's going to help you in the big stage.
He's talking about patience, and the guy next to him wants to hit the first ball for 6. आपके क्या goals हैं इस साल IPL में? ऐसी कोई चीज़ है जो आप हासिल करना चाहो इस साल?
सर इस बार यही गोल है कि ट्रॉफी जीतता है टीम के लिए, और सब प्रैक्टिस भी काफ़ी अच्छा चल रहा है और काफ़ी सब कॉन्फिडेंस में भी लग रहा है, तो होपफुली इस बार ट्रॉफी हम लोग जीतेंगे।
कोई बात नहीं, मैं आपको 3 सवाल करता हूँ, उसमें से 3 चीज़ें बताता हूँ आपको। आप बताइए उसमें से सबसे ख्वाहिश आपकी किस चीज़ की होगी? 6 sixes in an over? क्रिस गेल आपकी तरह लेफ्ट हैंडर थे, उन्होंने 175 बनाए थे IPL में, या फिर फास्टेस्ट IPL 100? वैसे सेकंड फास्टेस्ट किसने किया आपको पता है?
मैंने ही किया है।
तो इन 3 चीज़ों में सबसे ख्वाहिश क्या होगी आपकी?
सर वही 175 का रिकॉर्ड तोड़ने का।
बाएं हाथ के वो जरूर आ जाएंगे, वो वैसे ही शख्सियत है, वो आप आ जाएंगे। You're going to be playing against him now, Sanju, in your first game.
Yes, we are.
What plans?
Nothing. This time I think my role is very simple. Just go out there, bat, run around the field and enjoy a game of cricket. So much easy. Not thinking much about the opponents. So doing the role which is required.
आपके सामने आपके अंडर 19 कैप्टन भी रहेंगे, आपके टीम में जड्डू रहेंगे, उस टीम में संजू रहेंगे, लेकिन आयुष मात्रे दूसरी साइड रहेंगे। तो आपके बीच में जो इतनी एक भाईचारा सा बन गया था अंडर 19 वर्ल्ड कप में, अब राइवल्स बन के कैसा रहेगा?
नहीं सर, लास्ट टाइम भी अगेंस्ट में मेरे मैच हुआ था, तो ऐसा कुछ राइवलरी नहीं था, हम लोग एंजॉय करके ही खेले। तो इस बार भी हम लोग एंजॉय करके ही खेलेंगे एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट, और ट्राई करेंगे अपनी टीम के लिए 100% देने का।
With the Sunrisers, a team that Abhishek plays for. By the way, when you turn up again, you said last year that Pat Cummins said to you, score 225, 250, doesn't matter if you get bowled out for 100. Is that still going to be the approach up at Chinnaswamy against RCB?
I mean, it's going to be with all the teams. That's what we have been trying in all the matches. But yeah, it was there. Pat Cummins always wanted to be that team that, dominates in all the games. Individual score doesn't matter, but you have to dominate no matter what team you're playing against.
Hardik, these 3 people don't have something that you have, belonging to a franchise that's won 5. And you, of course, won 1 with Gujarat as well. What is the approach that a team needs to have over a long 14-game season to try and win a trophy, not once, but 5 times?
Interesting. I mean, to win an IPL, I think as individuals, as group, you really need to commit. There are no off days. And if we specifically speak about IPL, there are no off days. T20 cricket is such a unique sport where the game can change any point of time. And you must have seen over the years as well that there is a team doing well, but there is one slip, one kind of a mishap or a one game here and there, and they kind of lose the whole momentum in the IPL. So what I felt that to win the IPL, you need to be very smart about it, how you want to go about it. At the same point of time, how do you overcome the pressure? Because IPL is also a lot of pressure of the franchisee sport. So when you collect all these dots and then always make sure that every time when you come on the ground, you put the best foot forward, you have a chance to win the IPL, because it still does not guarantee you. On that day, when the matters, you need to have all the luck and all the love and all the support from you, and that's what matters.
Hair's going to be the same color for the IPL?
Yes. I think I'm not enjoying the black, so I'll keep this.
Okay, I've got some quick questions for all of you, just for everyone's curiosity. I'll start with you, Abhishek. Same question for all of you. Do you remember the first phone you ever owned? First phone.
Phone.
My generation was a telephone, chhod do, mobile phone.
I still remember we were playing under 12, under 14, I guess. So Samsung, it was Samsung, but let me tell you one thing. Only one player had iPhone that time, and that was Shubman in our team. So I still remember he was the guy with iPhone, I think 4 or something, but I had Samsung. I remember.
Sanju?
Motorola flip phones.
Motorola.
वैसे वैसे कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि अंडर 16 को सोशल मीडिया बैन होना चाहिए, तो वैभव को फोन देना चाहिए कि नहीं देना चाहिए?
उसके पास दो है अभी।
अगर मैं पूछूं पहला कौन सा था, वो तो अभी का था। योर फर्स्ट वीडियो गेम?
First video game. I think everybody must have played that Cricket 07 EA Sports. That was my first game.
GTA Vice City.
WWE.
फर्स्ट वीडियो गेम आपका?
सर मैं वीडियो गेम खेलते ही नहीं हूँ।
क्योंकि आपका क्रिकेट लोग कहते हैं वीडियो गेम की तरह ही है।
क्रिकेट ही वीडियो गेम खेल रहे हैं।
ना ही खेलो, बल्ले से गेंद को ही मारते रहो। योर क्रिकेटिंग आइडल ग्रोइंग अप, अभिषेक?
Cricket idol?
या
Yuvraj Singh.
संजू?
सचिन सर।
Wasim Jafar.
ब्रायन लारा एंड युवराज सिंह।
टेल मी अबाउट वसीम।
I just loved from day one. Whenever I saw him batting, I used to just try to copy him. The way his, the class which he had, the timing which he had, which really I was very attracted to it. So yeah.
फर्स्ट कार और फर्स्ट बाइक?
First, I think scooty. I would say Activa. I used to go on that to the ground. So Activa.
वैगनर।
वैगनआर?
Maruti 800. The कांच पीछे से खुलने वाली.
मैंने सर अभी तक नहीं लिया है।
पर मैंने देखा अभी कि आपको किसी ने एक दी है गाड़ी, तो है आपके पास फिलहाल?
बहुत छोटे हो।
है यार, होगी गाड़ी तो होगी ना
लाइसेंस
यार.
नहीं है तुम्हारे पास।
नहीं, वो कह रहा है कि लाइसेंस नहीं है। पर माइक उठा के बोल सकते हो, कोई बात नहीं। Abhishek, first match that you ever watched in a stadium, do you remember? That you went to a stadium to watch?
Yes, I think it was IPL match final. It was a final game of Kings 11 and RCB. Sorry, KKR and Kings 11. Sorry, KKR won that game in Chinnaswamy.
Just as well you didn't say RCB and talk about the result. नहीं तो पहले मैच में बड़ी स्लेजिंग होती है आपको। First game you saw at a stadium? In Delhi or back in Kerala?
I think it was an IPL game which I was a part of. I never went and saw a game actually.
Serious?
Yeah.
The first game you saw in a stadium was a game you were playing?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember watching a game.
Mine was India versus Australia in Baroda. I think it was 2010ish. I was a ball boy.
Be careful when you say 2010ish because the guy next to you will say मैं शायद। पहली बार स्टेडियम में कौन सा मैच देखा आपने?
सर 2017 में आईपीएल का केकेआर वर्सेस आरपीएस का मैच था ईडन गार्डन्स में, वो देखा था मैंने।
Growing up, your favorite movie or your favorite actor? Growing up, I mean you're still growing up, but
Favorite movie was Three Idiots for sure. I really enjoyed that movie. And actor, it's always getting changed. Depends on the movie I'm watching.
कोई
so-
बात नहीं, Three Idiots will go with.
Mine any movie of Rajnikant sir.
Any movie of?
Rajnikant sir.
My choice is odd, but I really loved Godzilla. So went to see Godzilla in Upper Deck. Actor name.
आप?
धुरंधर सर, धुरंधर।
Okay. Okay. The first player who played a prank on you in the IPL. Do you remember?
I think first, I don't remember, but I still remember a lot of pranks from Ishan. He's a big prankster in SRH, so I can't name one, but his...
सच ईशान? नहीं, लग रहा है कोई दाल में काला है यहाँ पे। Is he a prankster?
Yeah, big one.
You're a prankster yourself?
Little bit sometimes.
Come on, Hardik. Who played the first prank on you?
I think it was Ricky Ponting. He said that, I think this was a prank only in my eyes. I got excited because I won my first couple of man of the matches. And that point of time, I was on a 10 lakh contract. So he actually told me that this money goes to you. So actually, I calculated what I'm going to do with this money. And then later, I got to know that this actually gets, kind of divided between the group. So yeah, that was a little bit prank.
Okay, he's still too young to ask him about who pranked him. So thank you very much. I hope you have a fantastic IPL, all of you, because it's a tournament that defines all of us. It's a tournament that brings all of us so much joy, and it's round the corner. Isn't it fantastic that we've got 5 World Cup winning captains amidst us today? We'll start with the 3 senior captains, and then we'll get the 2 junior captains and ask them what it meant to them as well. So can I get the 3 captains on stage, please? Surya Kumar Yadav, T20 captain. Shubman Gill. Sit wherever you want. You make the batting order, don't you? Harmanpreet Kaur. Look at these 2 gentlemen standing for the lady. It's been a fantastic year, irrespective of whether it was the men's game or the women's game, irrespective of whether it was the seniors or the juniors. India's cricketers were riding on the world stage. And I said it before and I'll say it again. It was a year in which the world was looking towards India to see where we were headed. But the 2 of you men, just pause for a while, because I want to start with Harmanpreet, because what India's women cricketers did this year was in many ways like what Kapil Dev's team did back in 1983. It allowed us to dream. It allowed us to believe that our women can be as good as anybody else in the world and lift trophies. Aapko kya laga? What did it mean to you?
Good evening, everyone. It meant a lot to us because not only us, I think from the day one women cricket started, we have been dreaming about, lifting the ICC trophy. So, I mean, all the women cricketers, they have been dreaming about that. But I think our team was able to do that. So, I'm very, very proud of this team. So, I think it means a lot. And hopefully, we'll continue this winning ICC titles. And yeah, I mean, after winning, you feel amazed. And I think it's a great feeling. So, I'm really happy that, as a team, we were able to do that.
And then that ball comes your way. That last ball, and you're up and you grab it. It must have been the most beautiful feeling for you.
Yeah, 100%. I think the last wicket, when we were looking for, we all were just praying that, we should just now go for that wicket. And I think not only me, everyone in the team, they were waiting for that opportunity. And I think I feel blessed that the last catch came to me. And I think that was, I took so many catches, but that was the catch which I will remember entire my life. And I'm grateful that that last catch came to me.
There was a catch that changed the 1983 World Cup as well. There was a catch that won us the 2025 World Cup. And when you talk of catches, you've got to go to Surya Kumar Yadav. I'm not going to ask you about that catch again. You haven't lost a series as a T20I captain. You went into this tournament as overwhelming favourites. How easy, how difficult was it to stay grounded and say, yes, I know we are favourites, but there's a tournament still to be won?
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, obviously, you rightly said we were favourites going into the tournament. But yeah, at the same time, when you know that you're going to play at home, in front of your home crowd, yes, there is going to be excitement, but there was a lot of pressure. We were having a lot of nerves. And you must have seen that in the first game when we started against US. But yeah, there was a lot of pressure. When you play at home, there is a lot of pressure.
They say T20 is an unpredictable format. I'm not sure I agree completely, but it could change in 10, 15 minutes here and there. You made it predictable.
Not really. I mean, 10, 15 minutes is still a long time. What you're saying, it changes in an over. But we tried to play our best cricket, put best foot forward, and tried to keep things very simple. And rest, I think, boys did it for me.
India won the Champions Trophy in 2013. Shubman, you must have been a very young man watching that 2013 win. And then you win again in 2025 without dropping a game. Tell us about that feeling. Not a single game dropped.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, watching as a kid in 2013, all my idols, Virat Bhai, Rohit Bhai, Ash Bhai, Mai Bhai, watching it on the screen and watching them win the final in England against England was a very special feeling. And as a kid, you would wanna replicate that feeling when you think about playing for the country. You dream about winning ICC trophies for your country, and those are the moments that you really dream about. And to be able to accomplish one of them obviously felt like a dream, and it was a very big moment for all of us. Winning the Champions Trophy, I think, after 12 odd years would always be very special.
In many ways, you were still among the younger players in the team. There were many seniors around you. You had a lot of responsibility, and yet Shubman, the batter, you could not lose sight of, because you can't only think of 10 others. You got to think of yourself as well. How did you manage that dual responsibility almost? And what role do then the support staff play in easing that role for you?
Honestly, I think if it's easier said than done, but if you just keep focusing on the things that you have to do, and I think the primary job of me, firstly as a player and as a batsman, is to score runs. So I think if I'm able to score runs, then everything else falls in place. So that was my primary focus. How can I contribute to the team? How can I score runs? And how can I, at the end of the day, you're playing the game to win the game, and you just have to focus on how you can make your team win the game.
What is the secret sauce for the two of you to get Gautam Gambhir to smile?
See, you did it.
Yeah.
See, I think it was not that difficult. We tried our best throughout the tournament, which we played. Though not many games where he could smile, he could relax. But yeah, in the final, post that, we could see him smiling. But we tried our best to make him smile.
The one thing that stood out for India this year was the confidence that you showed with players. Because as you're aware yourself through your career, you will have wonderful times and not so wonderful times. And yet you stood by your players. What was the conversation around? Were you thinking, do I need to make a change? You were thinking, no, I'm going to back my players. You had Abhishek coming back, you had Sanju Samson coming back, you stayed with Varun Chakravarti with a very rare, difficult phase, because he's been a fantastic player over the years. Tell us about those conversations within the side and the faith, and how you transmitted that faith.
See, it was not that difficult. I think from where we left in 2024 under Rahul sir, from then we knew that we need to show a lot of trust, belief in the players, because you see sometimes in sport you won't be seeing good things happening around. There'll be lots of ups and downs, but then you have to show a lot of trust in players, belief in them, and that's what we wanted to do when we started that new cycle for 2026 T20 World Cup. And since then, till the T20 World Cup came, we tried to make as less changes as we could. And when you come into a big tournament like this, I think it's really important to stand by the players who've done really well for you in the last 2 years. So you got to stick with them. And we always knew that if we have created, as he always says, Gauti bhai, that we've created a super team, we've picked a super team, so let's stick to them.
Was that the plan always, that we're just going to score more runs than the opposition? I mean, you make 253 games out of 4. Was that always the way the team was structured? That we're just going to go out there and get 200 every time?
See, we were playing with 8 batters, so we always knew that someone or the other could do that job for us. But as I said, we played the same way in the last 1.5 years. We tried to, whenever we got an opportunity, we tried to bat the side out. And I think all the batters, they took their responsibilities. They didn't think about their personal milestones at 49s, 90s. If you would have seen Sanju got 3 80s and 2 80s and 1 97. He could have easily got 100. But then he knew that what responsibility he had towards the team and went for it. But all the batters had their own responsibilities, chipped in with good contributions. I think that helped us pass 200, 250s sometimes.
Love how easily you just say 250. Harman, your team went through that as well. A key player being out of form and then getting her back into the team, and she produced a magnificent innings in the semi-final, a role to play in the final. when you have a player as accomplished as Jemmy was, or you have Smriti in your side and Deepthi and so many top players, how do you handle them? How do you keep them motivated to come up and play the big day? Especially Jemmy, because she was left out once.
Yeah, I think that was a very hard call for us because I think we know that we have 4-5 batters and all of them have to take the responsibility for the team. But when one batter is, under little bit under confidence, and I think Amol sir and we had a very good discussion that, sometimes that small break can always give you a lot of confidence. I think that was a great move. I would say, because I was still in little bit doubt, whether we should, give her rest or not. But I think sir was very much clear, and I think that little break gave a lot of confidence because sometimes we, as a batter, we overthink. I think that break gave her time to think what she needs to do. I think after that, the way she came back. And I think rest is the result, and credit goes to her, the way she handled all the situation. I think as a player, we all have gone through this situation, and we know what we need to do for our team. And I think all the credit goes to her. I think that's her, I think how she handled and how she performed when the team needed the most.
That evening when you won the World Cup, my first thought was, there's so many people across India saying, I want to be Harman, I want to be Deepthi, I want to be Renuka, I want to be Smriti. What is your message to a lot of young women around India who now want to play cricket? Because you didn't have an easy journey playing cricket yourself.
Well, I think at least from now, girls doesn't need to go through the time which, we went earlier days. We didn't know about women's cricket, but still we were playing cricket. But now at least, so many opportunities are there, so many platforms are there. I hope the time, we went through, they are not going to, go through that time. But now it's only about, taking sport as a career and, doing the things what you love. And I think now opportunities are there. Now it's only about you going there and, taking this sport seriously.
Shubhan, you're from Fazilka. How far is Moga from Fazilka?
I don't know, I think, 1 hour.
पास में ही होगा?
Yeah.
क्योंकि पंजाब के लोग trophies जीत रहे हैं. Now there's an opportunity to make it another white ball trophy. There's some time still. Does your mind, I know you're playing different formats, but is your mind already going towards 2027?
Yeah, sometimes definitely it does. I mean, that is the ultimate goal. I think we felt like we were so close last time when we were here in India, and to be able to get another crack at it in South Africa, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us. And winning a World Cup in any format for the country is the ultimate goal. So obviously that is something that sometimes runs in my mind.
Surya's already talking about the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great thing that the big event is happening and cricket is getting an entry into that. Yeah, of course, it will be a special thing. There are two events in that year. There's a T20 World Cup as well, that time Olympics as well. So why not, if we have done 2 in a row, why not 3 in a row in T20s and definitely the Olympic gold.
Why is it that in these white ball games, and here's the last one for the three of you, why is India taking such giant strides and almost going away from the rest of the world?
I think we just needed that one spark or one step which we actually crossed in 2024, and post that 2025 Champions Trophy, then women's team winning that ODI World Cup back in 2025, and then 2026. I think that one step was important. That taste was important for everyone to understand what it takes to win a ICC trophy. But now there's no looking back. If this wonderful thing has started, let's try and collect as many as possible.
Jaysha is standing here. He's done a lot for the women's game. How big has the WPL been for Indian cricket, Harman?
I think that changed the entire women's sport. I think, we have been talking about that, we were really waiting for that opportunity. But I think not only for us, for all our domestic cricketers, I think it's a great platform for them. So we are really happy that, we got this opportunity. And I think we have seen in 4 years, we got ICC title. I think before that we have been working hard, but sometimes you need that little push. And I think that little push really helped us. And now, as Surya said, now that there is no looking back, and hopefully we'll keep making BCCI and our country proud.
Shubman, your neighbours also taking the team to the T20 World Cup. What do you want to say to them?
I mean, I think they've been doing so well. I don't think they need anyone's advice. They've been doing so well in the white ball, and we are very certain that they're going to do great in the World Cup as well.
We've got 2 other captains to call up, but before that, there's a rapid fire for the 3 of you. 3 of you are pretty rapid yourself, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, here we go. We'll start with you, Surya. One player that you would trust to bowl and bat the last over.
Bowl, definitely Jasprit Bumrah. Though I don't want to take any credit away from Arshdeep Singh, but then definitely Jasprit Bumrah. And bat.
You had 8 to choose from.
Okay. Oh yeah, Aksar is also there. No, definitely if
He's
you're batting
looking
at
at
the
you
end.
with a very strange look.
Yeah, Hardik, definitely.
Okay.
Hardik Pandya.
In your team, Harman.
Bowler, I think Deepti. And batting, I think...
You can say your own name. It's okay.
I think I'll take Smriti's name. Smriti's been getting all the awards, and she deserves to play that over.
50 over game. Who's bowling the last over for you? Who's batting the last over for you, Shubman?
I mean, Arshdeep, if he's not bowling wide Yorkers, he can bowl last over.
But he does bowl that ball well.
Yeah, he does bowl it. Sometimes it becomes a 2 over, so I don't want it to.
And sometimes the throws also get reverse swing.
Yeah, sometimes he gets reverse swing. So bowler would be him, batsman. I mean, if Rohit Bhai is there till the end, it would be amazing.
Okay, one match in your career you would love to replay. There have been so many. Is there one game you'd love to replay? Whether you win or lose, is there one you'd like to replay? Just go through the whole experience again.
Whole experience again, definitely 2023 World Cup final at Ahmedabad. Love to replay that again and win it.
But you can win in Ahmedabad, can't you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah?
I think that story is over now, what people have been talking about.
One game you want to replay?
World Cup final 2000.
No, 171. We want to watch that again.
Yeah, I mean, that is also there, but I think winning the trophy, that means a lot. Personal scores that give you, little bit happiness, but winning trophy, that means everything. I think the World Cup final 2017, if we can again, at least last 10 overs, not more, at least last 10 overs if we can play again, and yeah, I think.
When you were making that 171, we got the feeling the boundary was inside the 30-yard circle. You were hitting them that long. Big sixes. May you continue hitting big sixes. Sorry, I didn't want to put you in a spot. Shubman, for you?
I mean, Surya has already said the 23 final. So I think one match that I had to relive, I think the Oval match that we won, just to relive the whole experience again. I think it was a great match to be, and a great series to be a part of.
Is Mohammad Siraj here? Oval Test match. There he goes, putting his hand up. Everyone fell in love with Mohammad Siraj that day. We all did anyway. Okay, one last question for the 3 of you. So many people here. What does playing for India mean to 3 of you?
I think playing for India is a completely different emotion. You might be representing your state, your franchise, but then when that tricolor comes on that jersey, I think it's a completely different emotion. It's a different feeling. Comes with a lot of responsibility, but yeah, I mean that feeling is unreal.
क्या लगता है आपको?
I think I totally agree with Surya. It's hard to express what we feel when we wear the blue jersey, but I think growing up, every cricketer dream about that, and when you got that, I think every time you wear, you feel the same. So it's really hard to express, but it means everything.
We saw that in the reactions after you won the World Cup. Shubman, you're younger. What does it mean for you something you dreamt of? You started off with the under-19s. What does it mean playing for India for you?
A dream, definitely playing for the country. Every time you you step on the wicket, you thank the universe, you thank the God that you're very grateful where you are, and then hopefully when you start, you think about, making your country, making your team win, and that's the ultimate feeling.
Three of you just stay where you are because we've got two very young people coming up on stage. Two people who look up at you and say, can I be like them one day? Can I get the under 19 captains? Nikki, Ayush? Come along. Harman, what do you want to tell Nikki as she comes up on stage?
Are you okay? Yeah, I mean, they gave us a lot of confidence when we watched them playing under 19. They are the first one who, lifted the trophy for us, and I think her team gave us a lot of confidence. We all watched them, the final match. I mean, 2 back-to-back title. What I think I should take advice from her. I don't think I'm still there to give her advice.
From one under 19 champ to another, what do you want to tell Ayush?
Honestly, nothing. I think the new bunch of players that they're coming, they're so fearless. Every year you see some players that are so special and they are so fearless and they are so talented. So I don't think there's anything that I would wanna tell them, and they're definitely up there in terms of their talent and in terms of their approach. Now I think it's only how hard they can work and how consistent they can be with their hard work.
Tell us about your feelings, Nikki. How was it like to go there, win an under 19 World Cup almost without breaking a sweat, and now you're standing here looking at Harman and saying, you know what, I won it too.
I mean, definitely it was a very special moment and very special feeling for me. Because kids here, they dream to play for India, and I was given the opportunity to play for the India under 19 and also, lead such a wonderful team who showed true character and grit throughout the tournament. And also the way our support system, the way our support staff and coaches backed us up and made sure that we know what our goals are. I think it was pretty special to be part of that team.
How was it, Ayush? How was the feeling? In that final, you go and hit 400 runs in that final.
Representing India is a really special feeling for us, and in such a young talent, the campaign was really young. So making 400 and a special inning by Vaibhav was really brilliant for us.
And now you're playing the WPL as well. Tell us how it is for so many of you young women suddenly getting a big stage to play on.
I think it's a really great opportunity to be playing alongside, great Indian cricketers and also international cricketers. There's so much to learn and there's so much to, also go out there and express. So I think it's a really great platform for young cricketers and growing cricketers.
Ayush, you and Vaibhav and so many others are already starting to play the IPL. Tell us about your thoughts about playing on the big stage.
It was really a great feeling to play for CSK and along with the Mahibai. So learn a lot from him. And before under 19 World Cup we played IPL, so it helped us in the matches also. And also we also talked with Rohit Bhai, Mahibai. So what they have told me, that was really helped me.
Look at them kindly, because when you play against Gujarat Titans and Mumbai Indians, they're not giving you anything at all. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 captains. How often do you get 5 captains on stage? So I'm just going to move off for a while. Why don't the 5 of you stand here?